Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest updates on global affairs. Today, we have breaking news from the South China Sea. Coastguards from the United States, Japan, and the Philippines have intercepted Chinese aircraft carriers, escalating tensions in the disputed waters. Let's dive into the details. The recent interception of Chinese aircraft carriers by the Coastguards of the United States, Japan, and the Philippines has added fuel to the already simmering tensions. This incident marks a significant development in the ongoing maritime disputes, as multiple countries assert their rights in the region. The United States, Japan, and the Philippines have long been concerned about China's growing presence and military activities in the South China Sea. The interception of Chinese aircraft carriers sends a clear message that these countries are determined to protect their interests and maintain regional stability. However, it also raises questions about the potential escalation of tensions and the risk of a military confrontation. The Coast Guards of the United States, Japan, and the Philippines are set to launch maritime exercises in the South China Sea. In the first such drills between the three countries at a time of growing concern about China's activities in the region. The exercise in waters off the Bataan province of the Philippines will begin on Thursday and last until June 7. The drills come as Washington ramps up military diplomacy in the region, staging more frequent war games with allies and partners in the South China Sea, the waters around Taiwan, as well as the Western Pacific. China, too, has increased drills in the strategic waterways. It has conducted military exercises with Laos, Singapore, and Cambodia this year, and is set to send warships to a multilateral naval exercise hosted by Indonesia this month. Armin Belilo, a spokesperson for the Philippine Coast Guard, told reporters in Manila on Monday that the trilateral drills were an initiative of the US and Japan, while Australia would join as an observer. 4 Philippine vessels, and 1 each from the US and Japan, will participate in exercises designed to improve search and rescue collaboration and law enforcement, he said. The Philippines was approached by Japan and the US about holding joint maritime exercises in February, the same month when Manila accused China of aggressive activities in the South China Sea, which Beijing claims almost in its entirety. This is a usual routine activity among Coast Guard agencies, Belilo said. There is nothing wrong with holding exercises with your counterparts. The US, Japan, and Australia have frequently condemned China's militarization of the South China Sea and have sought to engage more closely with the Philippines since Ferdinand Marcos Jr. took over as president last year from pro-China predecessor Rodrigo Duterte. The Philippines has been increasingly vocal about China's conduct in the strategic waters, including over its alleged use of a military-grade laser against a vessel supporting a resupply mission to a ship in the disputed waters. Belilo said the upcoming maritime exercise will include counter-piracy simulations and possibly an interception exercise involving a vessel carrying weapons of mass destruction. China is also making a push to deepen military engagement with its southerly neighbors. In May, China held a rare joint military drill with its landlocked neighbor Laos, as well as exercises with Singapore in the southern reaches of the South China Sea. And in March, China and Cambodia held drills in Cambodian waters for the first time. The Chinese Defense Ministry said on Wednesday that it will send its destroyer Zhanjiang and frigate Suchang, both equipped with guided missiles, to the 2023 multilateral naval exercise Komodo (NAEK) in Indonesia's Makassar. Jakarta has invited 47 nations, including North Korea, Russia, South Korea, and the US to the drills that will run from June 4 to 8. China is also planning a joint drill with some countries of the Association of the Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, including Cambodia, Laos, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. The drills are named Amana UE 2023. Relations between China and the US have been tense, with friction between the world's 2 largest economies over everything from Taiwan and Beijing's human rights record to its military activity in the South China Sea. Cooperation between the Coastguards of the United States, Japan, and the Philippines highlights the shared commitment to upholding peace and stability in the South China Sea. By intercepting Chinese aircraft carriers, these nations aim to assert their presence and deter any potential aggression that could disrupt the delicate balance in the region. This joint effort serves as a reminder that maintaining open and secure sea lanes is vital for international trade and economic prosperity. It also sends a strong message that the freedom of navigation and adherence to international law must be respected by all parties involved. While intercepting Chinese aircraft carriers demonstrates a robust response to China's assertiveness, it is essential to emphasize the importance of peaceful dialogue and cooperation in resolving territorial disputes. Sustainable solutions can only be achieved through diplomatic negotiations that take into account the interests and concerns of all parties involved. Experts argue that this interception could further strain diplomatic relations among the involved nations and potentially impact trade and commerce in the region. The South China Sea is a vital waterway through which a significant amount of global trade passes. While China claims historical rights over most of the South China Sea, other countries such as Vietnam, Malaysia, Brunei, and Taiwan have competing claims. The interception of Chinese aircraft carriers by the Coastguards of the United States, Japan, and the Philippines highlights the complex geopolitical landscape in the region. By intercepting Chinese aircraft carriers, the Coastguards of the United States, Japan, and the Philippines aim to address the concerns arising from China's assertive actions in the region. This display of strength serves to deter further escalation of tensions and encourage diplomatic dialogue as a means to resolve the complex territorial disputes. As tensions continue to rise, the international community closely watches the developments in the South China Sea. The actions of the Coast Guards reflect the determination of these countries to protect their interests and promote a rules-based order in the maritime domain. The interception of Chinese aircraft carriers by the Coast Guards of the United States, Japan, and the Philippines in the South China Sea has added a new chapter to the ongoing disputes in the region. The incident underscores the complex dynamics and potential risks involved in maintaining peace and stability in this strategic waterway. The interception of Chinese aircraft carriers by the Coast Guards of the United States, Japan, and the Philippines highlights the increasing concerns surrounding the South China Sea disputes. As tensions continue to simmer in the region, it is crucial for nations to work together to maintain peace, stability, and the freedom of navigation in this vital maritime area. Thank you for joining us today for this crucial update. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more insightful videos on global affairs. Stay tuned for our next video, where we will bring you the latest news and analysis from around the world. Until then, take care and stay informed.